My name's Neil Zenial Finlay, and I play for the UK Counter-Strike Global Offensive Team, Fragmasters Toxic. I was actually one of the support players in the team, and I only took up the role of team leader when we kind of ran out of ideas and we needed some fresh in and use those individual roles to your advantage and just try and capitalise on it. This is D and Nuke, so if you're on the terrorist side and you're going to take A, which is the main bomb site, if you're going to come out onto the upper site here, usually you'll have your entire teammate rushing through this hut area, then you'll have a couple of guys coming through the squeaky door. So if you were going to be the first guy out of the hut, which is the most important role, you kind of have to check the most important spots, which is all about pre-aiming, which is one of the most important things when you're playing Counter-Strike. So if I was going to come out this section right now, the first place you'd have to check is right up here, because that is the most common spot that people sit, up here. So if you were going to come out, have your crosshair there already, so you're not coming out looking at the floor, then you have to bring it up. So if you're already coming out and pre-aiming up there, you can just come out and instantly be at the right kind of height to get the first kill. And then second point of contact is in this crow's nest area. So once you've cleared that area, you can just get onto the bomb site. Make sure on the rafters is the most important places to check. You have a couple of players that will drop down here, so obviously you need to pre-aim around here and check this kind of corner. But if you're playing a passive player with an op, they would be away out in this garage here. So if you were coming out, like I said, on the second row of coming out a squeaky door, you would try your best to try and get out of this area. You don't really want to face against an opper that's got long range with you and you've got an AK. So if you're going to hop through that door, if you know for a fact that he's going to be playing out there at long range, that is good, you can hop through the door. But if you're jumping around and your teammate does not make that kill up there, then that's going to leave you totally vulnerable, because you can't shoot very accurately whilst jumping. So if there's a counter-terrorist sat on the site here, or if there's one up there, then you're going to die if you're jumping about. So you just have to try and get out the door as fast as possible. You can maybe jump once round the corner, but even if you can get a smoke grenade off as soon as possible, that's perfect. What a lot of teams do, and what we do as a strategy, you can actually you can grenade out of the door. So you can have one guy sitting back here and chucking a grenade off that door and blowing it up, and then if you chuck a smoke grenade just through that gap there, that should land perfectly in this main area, so you can smoke that off before you guys are even out. So if you can set up strategies before and get that down to a T, you can time it perfectly. So as soon as that grenade goes off, the door is going to be open, and then half a second after that smoke grenade is going to be down. So you're covered completely from that area, and you can just get out, and you don't have to worry about your back really at all. You can do it with flashbangs as well, and it'll even blind the people up there that are coming onto the site. So yeah, that's ideal. If you can get that down, then it's a really good tactic to do. Like I was saying about pre-aim as well, if you've got a spare person, you have your first two players going out here, and then you'll have one guy just coming to the hut and spotting through that smoke, just in case a counter-terrorist tries to take it really quickly. You can just sit there and hold it off. If you were a counter-terrorist and you were going to play more aggressive, a lot of players like to get into this spot here. So they'll just kind of wait behind the hut and just sit here, and then flashes coming through the skylights out there won't blind you at all. A lot of players, especially if you're just playing against casual players, they will kind of check up here first. So you've got that advantage on them if you're playing aggressive. You can get the first guy and you can just run in and control the hut area. You've totally stopped the rush and you're guaranteed the first couple of kills. Or if you're playing an aggressive team, for example, we've got a aggressive push that we do, which is really good as a counter-terrorist. You basically just take control of the lobby instantly, so that terrorists can't do anything. So if you've got the first three guys in your team with the best spawns from CT, you'll come all the way down here. So the first three guys will just rush through, keep their guns out, and they'll just take control of this area. And a lot of the time, the terrorists will just be sitting here getting set up and getting ready to do a slow round. And then you'll have your fourth member jumping down onto the site, just chucking a flashbang off this hut, this wall of the hut here, which will basically blind anyone in this area. So the usual default setup for terrorists, they'll just have a couple of guys coming in here, taking control of the ramp, and you'll have one person spotting here. So if you're playing against an aggressive team, which has only really done a couple of rounds, so that flash totally eliminates this person here, and he's going to have to fall back. If he faces this person in hut, he's dead. So it totally cuts this guy off. So you've basically isolated the 2 terrorists that are going to be taking this area, and you'll have 3 of your teammates pushing them, and they won't be expecting it at all, so they'll definitely die. So it's really easy to get the first couple of kills, and then you can just fall back. And once you've fallen back, you know you've got the advantage, you don't have to push anymore. And then you'll have your 5th member just holding this outside area, so they can't flank you behind and get in, because that's the one area that's the flaw in the strat. So you have to have one person watching your back all the time. And once you've got that covered, it's pretty easy if you get the first 2 kills. So that would be my advice. If you want to do an aggressive round, do something like that. It's really good.